Well, people are coming in already. Yes. Right there, guys. Yes. Yes. How's it going, everyone? Wow. Everyone's here already. Cool. Oh, shite. Christopher Rollins. Awesome, you guys. Hey, Peter. Hello, Bruce, and all the community. It's time for the real talk time. That's right. I almost feel bad saying, oh, Bruce is talking about his country again. I'm not going to feel bad. What's going on is historical. Very maddening, too. See, police officers now going against their oath. It's illegal. Illegal actions. Literally illegal actions. Legal actions. Shame on you. Shame on you. Every one of you that took that oath that are doing that's disgusting. Beth, how's it going? Hello to you. Gate Smasher, thanks for coming back, my friends. Had some bacon. I'm back. And I'm ready to pump you up. Remember that one? It was Saturday Night Live way back before it was racist. Super Dave 44 is in the house, and wow, 2022 was the first time I said hello 1 minute after you commented, Super Dave. Man, keep those awesome videos coming. And what can I say, man? Thanks for coming back. Thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for being you, man. You guys don't know Super Dave 44. Most of you here do. But if not, take the time to check out his channel. Be strong, Super Dave. I was going to say March 6th, but apparently somebody told me that it's before March 6th. Now it's going to be March 1st that the convoy, American convoy, is going to be headed towards Washington, D.C., and there's going to be a whole bunch of truckers, American truckers, that are also going to be demanding the end of the mandates, and they're going to be there protesting peacefully, as the Americans always do. That's how it always starts out, right, Super Dave? Starts out peaceful. I saw some pepper spray cans in Canada. I'm sorry, guys, but it's definitely Biden that's leading them on with this, for sure, right? But then again, Trudeau is a bad person, but I really believe it's Biden doing all this, leading him on. Thanks again, Super Dave, for being here. Appreciate that. Feedback Fred, salut. Hey, thanks for being here. Feedback Fred. Alan Cap. What it about tonight? It's always about what you guys want to talk about. Right now, pulling back the tears. Yeah, I shed a few tears again this afternoon. I'm enraged. I'm mad because I can't do anything, and I'm stuck here in my house, not able to, even the people in Ottawa now are being arrested and being taken away. But it's hold the line. That's it. They can't arrest every Canadian if everyone holds the line. They arrested veterans. They threw veterans on their face in the snow. Elderly people, by the way. I saw a woman hanging off a stop sign, 67 years old. I had that on video too. I'm going to show that to you later. I'm going to show you the police breaking into vehicles. Listen, who the hell are these police? I don't know. I don't know if they're American police, if they're from outside, if they're hired, and now they're bringing people out by the buses, which is the double-decker bus. If my mother is listening, the bus I used to drive with the Canadian flags on it, that's a Liberal Party bus. When I took my bus course in Montreal, she'll remember that. Well, it's the same bloody bus that's picking up the hostages, I guess, or we should call Canadians now. They're literally being kidnapped, off to be processed, most likely, Beyond Mystic, Jean Claude, JC Beyond Mystic 003 channel. A lot of his community members come here too. He's there right now, so he's taking videos, and he's got a hell of a view. I don't know if geez, he's got front row seats. He's up on top in the building looking through a window. And right now he's just showing us scenes also from people being brought into buses. Beth, thanks again for coming here. I'm at work. Love you all. Love you more, Beth. Thank you. Hey, Tony Brooks. On the post? What post, brother? And who is it? Lena Franklin. Listen, hang tight, Tony. Lena Franklin, I just received 2 beautiful letters from you that you sent to me in 2021, like way before Christmas, months before Christmas. Somebody in Australia also said, Bruce, I sent you something. Did you receive it yet? No. And he said it's been something like 3-4 months. Hang tight. For some reason, Australia and a couple of countries taking a hell of a long time for me to receive the letters. So even for those of you, if you sent me something for as a birthday wish or a letter, or say, hey, Bruce, happy birthday or something, don't wonder why I'm not mentioning it. I always mention every letter I'll get. I'll come on and I'll say it during each live stream all the time and thank the people. So if you haven't heard your name yet, don't be insulted. I hope Lena Franklin didn't send 2 letters. I tend to think she sent one in 2021. Then she sent another one in 2021. And I just got it now. Just got it now. Imagine, guys. So Tony, let me know where that post is in my stupid head. Jacqueline, 1, hi. Just finishing up his bacon now, the bugger. Dabs Anonymous, thanks, Gate Smash, for being here. Dabs Anonymous, good evening, all. Thanks a lot, man. Yes, Judy Barker, freedom for Canadians. It's really a lot of mayhem now in Ottawa with what's going on. So it's confirmed the police committing war crimes, illegal actions on their own choice and will. I don't care what happens to them after. A lot of people are screaming at them saying they're going to be arrested, indicted, because it's illegal what they're doing. That's quite simple. If 50% of a police force quit, there should be no police officer sitting there holding the, not wanting to help hold the line. But anyways, I'm not going to talk out for those people that have been there for 20, 30 years. That's how it is. That's how it was when I was young and when I started working. The ideal was to stay as long as you could in a place or find an amazing job to be able to retire and get a little bit of something back. Some of these people don't want to quit. I get it. But not quitting, you don't have to go to the protests. You're not going to be held accountable, and your boss, police, is not going to be able to do anything for you to refuse by taking people away. And the way they're manhandling, you guys are manhandling the elderly people over there is absolutely shameful. It's disgusting. You know, the cops that are doing that are really shameful. It's a bunch of scumbags hurting elderly people like that. I can't believe it, guys. I shed tears today. I think my mother shed tears today. I have a brother that shed tears today. So how many people in Canada are upset watching this as this is all going by and seeing them pick up people on top of it that are innocently protesting, woman hanging off a stop sign, and maybe you're not going to believe me. I'm going to pause it in the video. But anyways, the last video I showed here, you guys saw it all pixelated, and apparently it wasn't working very well. So it's going to be about Ottawa. So obviously they're going to do it again. But I'm going to show you an Ottawa police officer, or just, I'm going to say police officer, because now there's so many of them over there. There's even the military police, RCMP also. What we're going to do is you're going to see with his rifle or whatever, or bullet, whether it be with bullets, obviously, or plastic bullets, I don't care, grabbing the muzzle and hitting 3 or 4 times really hard, repetitively on someone on a part of their body that I couldn't see, because of course the cops band together to hide the crime being done. Right? That's what they do. You have them all over the top of what's going on, and you have the other cops holding a certain line themselves, hiding the protesters, and it's absolutely disgusting. See how literally people over there were crying and everything. It's really morbid. I did not feel like coming on the stream, actually. I was so upset. And I said, it's important that people know what's going on in Canada. It's important for people to stand up and to know that their rights, that we don't have to say, hey, kill him, let's do this. We don't have to scream. We stand up and say, no, it's enough. Enough is enough. They're illegally doing what they're doing right now. Canadians are smart enough to know that the government's in the wrong. He didn't even get any permission from Parliament or go through the courts for his Emergency Act, but they're already implementing martial law. I'm sorry, folks. That's exactly what happened here in Canada. Martial law is here right now. Checkpoints set up in Ottawa for people and both citizens, but the citizens that they say are complaining against protesters, even that I don't believe. Sure, there could be a couple. Don't like the noise, the honking, but the problem is there's no honking in any residential area. So I find it funny that Ottawa citizens that take the time to walk an hour down to where people are protesting and say, what are you doing here? There's no 70-year-old lady that has to go to the Parliament. I'm sure of that, right? So she could just stay away from there, or if she's upset. For me, it's the biggest shame seeing anyone in Ottawa go up to the protesters and tell them to leave or call them terrorists. It's so sad to see that. I have people in my town that think the same. And it's, I think it has to do with the age. A lot of people, not all of you, don't be insulted, those of you in the 60s or 70 years, but I'm telling you, a lot of people your age are really withdrawn from the reality, and they listen to ABC or CBC. They believe everything they bloody say. It's very, very sad. Alan Cap, thanks again for being here. Stats in the house. Thank you very much. Thanks again, Jacqueline. Janet Airlines from France. Bonjour. Merci beaucoup. Thanks again, Judy Barker, for coming by. My fellow Canadian. I'm telling you, Judy, so much is going on. You must be watching the news yourself. It has to happen, though. What's happening now has to happen for us to have a beautiful peace, and it's coming. It's coming very, very soon. But they really are taking advantage of the Canadian people. William Shuttles, how's it going? Wanted to say hello, Bruce, but I got to walk my dog. Yes, be right back. I'll probably still be here, man. Catch you on the flip side or when you come back. P. Smith. Discuss it with law enforcement who lack God's moral judgment to not assist with Trudeau's corruption. Absolutely, P. Smith. And like I said, I'm not putting them all in the same boat, right? 99.9% of them are all amazing people. Whether you like to believe it or not, it's true. But there's a bit more than that 0.1% of the cops that are there. So maybe they're not even police from the Ottawa force. I saw some military badges and some tactical teams of military badges on the police. So obviously military police, right? You would assume that it's probably military police or something like that. If they're in there, it's because martial law. They have no business there. Why bring in the military? Well, it's simple. It means that the police were not able to achieve taking them out. Why do you think that, guys? Because they didn't want to? Not because they can't achieve it. It's because they told Trudeau to go to hell. We're not going to beat up Canadian people and put them in vans and process them, right? It's dystopian. It's a dictatorship. Thinking of that, I've been quiet, 46 years old, and all my life shut my mouth up and always respect. And then we're afraid to get our channels taken down. Well, enough is enough there at one point. When you start seeing the elderly starting to get beaten by police officers, I can't wait to find out what that SOB cop did with his fucking I'm allowed several fucks anyways, with the muzzle, smashing it in someone's on a body part. I hope it wasn't its face, his or her face. Bringing the veterans down in the snow. I get mad. I get enraged seeing that. It pisses me off. They broke into cars. They broke into RVs. They damaged a couple of days ago the RCMP themselves. The other ones that didn't follow the oath. More assholes. Destroyed tractors along highways. And you know what, guys? These RCMP people are getting paid big money to shut their mouths. Nice little $400,000 salaries or $1 million salaries to shut their mouths. And they better not open their mouths, right? And that's what's going on. If I was a police officer and they asked me to go bust a tractor on the highway, I wouldn't do it. Right? I absolutely wouldn't do it. Talk away. Hello, Alan. Thanks. Victor Levic dans la maison. Thanks, bro. Buck Bill. People should go read the act and find out. I totally did. I read the act 3 days ago and find out exactly who is allowed and who is not allowed to do anything in this country. That is the problem. Yeah, exactly. To find out who. Well, the Emergency Act gives a lot of power to Justin Trudeau, but again, it has to always be justifiable, and he's supposedly accountable for everything he does. But they have the right to interact and to change the laws on the protests and protesters. So most likely, if and when it's passed, and it won't be passed, the objective threshold will not be obtained. He has to go through Parliament and everything, but he's not waiting. He's just doing what he wants. And I heard he was buying out bloody tow trucks to go and tow people away there. The buses that are there are not bus companies. You won't know who it is. It'll be a guy. Why do you think the police officers all have big ass masks on their face? And don't tell me it's because of COVID. When they do these tactical events, I call them tactical events. Keep it brief. Have a big black mask, and they hide their faces because they know they're doing bad, and they wouldn't want to show their faces, right? If they're doing something bad. Police officers are supposed to tell you your badge number. There's lots of controversy on that. The more I've been looking into it, the more I see that they have to give you your number, whether they're a federal agent or especially a municipal regular cop. He's got to give you his name and badge number. It's ridiculous not seeing a badge number. If there's a badge on someone's chest, the number's on it. Look at the number. If you don't want to ask them, if you're fast enough, look at the two, 3 numbers, 001, 007 underneath to see what the badge numbers are. If you want to get inside of Ottawa, the only way to get in now is through a taxi or Uber. They're asking people now that even Ottawa citizens are going to hate this. They're stopping everyone. They want to know where you live, where you're from, what you're doing in Ottawa. And a lawyer, again, on the first stream, I told you, he says, all you have to do is say that I'm a Canadian citizen and these are my Canadian rights. A Canadian is allowed to travel through Canada and go from province to province without being harassed. It's a law. It's Canadian law. They don't have the right to ask you where you're going. I was going to go there with my camera equipment, but anyways. You guys have no idea why I don't want to go down. If I go down there, I'm afraid I'm going to get mad and do something stupid. I wouldn't let a cop grab an old woman. I'm strong enough. I can pick 2 or 3 up real quick. P. Smith, thanks again for the amazing support, you guys. Chevy SS Lady 100, yum bacon. Yes, same here. Thanks, Julie. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Cam's in the house. Thanks so much. Karen's back. And she says, I'm back too on top of it. Thank you very much. The act is only for straight white people. Go read it. It is. I know it, Bill. I know, Bill. It's for straight white people. The Indians are excluded from it. Also, immigrants are excluded from it. Asylum seekers are excluded from it. The Emergency Act doesn't take to them. That's why I said, Bucker Bill, we have to get the immigrants that have come into Canada to go and protest with trucks. Now that is genius. I'm serious. All we need is 100 to 1,000 of them. They go there in Ottawa with their trucks. They can block the roads, and they're not going to be able to use the Emergency Act. Let's see how the world's going to like Justin Trudeau asking police officers to throw immigrants down on the ground and arrest them. I'll be the first on social media saying, racist. Oh my God, so racist against the immigrants. They want to do that. Immigrants don't have the, and anyways, I didn't bring it up because I'm, not racist, and I don't want to, it's not the immigrants' fault that happens, unfortunately, but it's a piss off that the laws are not for the white people. They're against the white people in the Emergency Act. It has nothing to do with colored people, minorities either. So that means, yeah, that's right. Minorities, not just immigrants or asylum seekers. I read the whole act. and it's alarming. They tell you how laws change once the Emergency Act is applied. The laws are different. Laws are completely different with the way that they can act with the protesters and stuff. So basically, they apply the Emergency Act so that they can go and sweep them away. But like I said, it has not been through Parliament yet. That's bugging the hell out of me. Adios, Valhalla. Hello. J'ai partagé ton vide, mon frère, dans la communauté. Demande-toi pas pourquoi s'il n'y a pas beaucoup de monde qui y va. C'est parce que c'est comme pas mal caché à Ottawa. Alias is Valhalla is inside of Ottawa and has been there, staying in a safe place outside of Ottawa. And yeah, he's been filming what's going on over there. I've watched that same things that are coming to the surface in the alien world. Has Russia taken Ukraine? Notice that the same things are coming. Yeah. I don't know. And you know what else I don't know, Gate Smasher? They're saying that it was a rumor and it wasn't true that he was going to invade, but there were actually people at one point at the border. And apparently they're saying that Ukraine's a part of Russia and that it's like, I'm hearing all this stuff, but I don't know. I'm hearing Ukraine and Russia saying that there will be no invasion, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is going to be one. I don't know. I haven't heard anything yet, but you know what's in the news? I didn't mention it, but they say in the news, get ready for World War III. I mean, get ready. Like Ukraine's going to literally get bashed by Russia. They said it in the news. All lies, I think. I don't know. Merci, Victor Levic. Hope you're well too, brother. Tav's in the house. Hello. Thanks for coming, bro. Appreciate that. Norris Arts. Hello, Bruce. Here we go. Trudy gets what he wanted. Absolutely. Absolute power to fill his prophecy of supreme dictatorship. Yes, a dictator. You're absolutely right about that. But I don't know. I think things are going to change. Hopefully. But that's exactly what he wanted. People will be against him, I'm sure. Don't let all the drama going on here get to you. Stay strong. Absolutely, Judy. I promise. No, it's that accumulation of, the stress of what's going on. I absolutely do not accept the mandates. And I think it's a beautiful thing that both the V and not VED are together. We can coexist. It's the government doesn't want us to coexist, but VED and unVED can coexist. There's no problem with that. It's a liberty of choice. My body, my choice. It's quite simple. Makes my brain explode when I recently showed a video of Trudeau saying himself, Canada, where my body is my choice, just to get in, to get elected. I swear to you guys, I said the worst things I've ever said on YouTube today. My first video, I told everybody that I would punch him in the nose, see a spray go across him. I can't stand this scumbag. I can't believe this is going on in Canada. And I can't believe that we're this good of a people. People in the countries, America, UK, even France, everywhere. We are amazing. We are so civilized and calm and composed, and we're unified. We really are. What they're saying in the news is like pulling everyone apart, It's really, really sad. Hey, Darla. Thanks, you guys. It is, Veronica Lake, yes. And with the problem they had on January 6th and stuff, it's making it near impossible for people in America to even go back and protest. They turned around and labeled them as domestic terrorists. Justin Trudeau just warned the people in the House of Commons, just warned any supporters of Trump will get your bank accounts frozen, guys. This is serious stuff. They've already frozen several bank accounts. I couldn't name how many, but they have. Pat King, they had frozen them a while back. Pat King got arrested. Tamara Leach got arrested. Chris something, I'm not sure if Stater, not sure if he got arrested or not, but I believe he did. A couple did. And they're back out now. But I haven't heard yet from Pat King, so I don't know what the hell's going to go on with that. Thank you very much, Elias. Simon Victor, Trish. Nice to see you, Trish. Las Vegas. Love you guys down there. Thanks so much. How's it going in Las Vegas, Trish? I hope you guys are okay down there. Thanks for the ongoing support, my friends. Geronimo, how's it going? Yes, exactly. Show the world. It's exactly what what I'm going to do, because maybe I'm luckier than a lot of people being able to see some of the videos coming in. A lot of people are grabbing some videos. Aleaus Valhalla, right up there. Go check out the video that he posts. I was going to show it, but I said no. I don't know if it was his footage or not, but I let him keep it. He made a video of people getting their windows busted. Now, at the beginning of the convoy, the truckers were told that when the police start coming up to your truck, remain silent. Either stay in the truck and head down and don't move. What the police officers are doing are busting out the windows. They're busting out the windows and they're arresting those people, deliberately breaking the vehicles. It's so maddening. I'm more mad, Judy, than I'm upset. Yes, Judy, definitely. Definitely. Biden gave him some feedback about the feds, what to do to use federal force, obviously to implement the Emergency Act. The Emergency Act was created in 1988. That's the first time it was implemented or created. And Pierre Elliott Trudeau number one, the father of the dictator, Nazi leader, dishonorable Justin Trudeau, he implemented the same thing, but basically it wasn't called the Emergency Act in the time. I believe it was the War Measures Act or the War Act or Measures Act. And he brought in the military, because he did bring in the military with the FLQ and everything that was going on at the end of the 70s. It was even some people that were kidnapped from the government and even killed. So, oh, you said it, Bucker Bill. You said a mouthful right there. Yes, Christopher, I vouch for that. Definitely. Peaceful protesters go to jail. Violent protesters in BC can continue doing violence. That's right. Just like BLM, Bucker Bill. BLM did a lot of violence here in Ottawa. Why didn't they implement the Emergency Act when BLM was here, causing problem and even harmed and hurt some police officers? Imagine that. Not implementing the Emergency Act. You can implement the Emergency Act if the sovereignty of Canada is affected, if there's a danger for the sovereignty of Canada to be lost. So Justin Trudeau's and Ford and Toyota and the car makers 5-day or 7-day saga that they lost money is the only reason why they brought in the feds to empty out the Ambassador Bridge. The Ambassador Bridge, there's still protesters there along them. We're not seeing a lot. And what the hell is going on with the Ottawa videos, where it seems that there's a trend that people post videos 23 seconds? Am I losing it? I watched 195 videos today of 20 seconds. What about you guys? I'm not seeing anyone that recorded 5 minutes of police. The part that I'm going to show you with the police, really roughing up the people. Any sensitive people here, you are going to be affected by what I'm going to show you, because it really is heartbreaking. It's concerning. But it has to happen. It has to happen for us to be free. And I don't know what the hell's going to go on, though. I'm losing not hope, but I'm losing ideas of what could go on, because it didn't make any sense. One. So if they're not following their laws, that means what's the use of being peaceful? Seriously. And when I say that, we should be blocking roads. We should be blocking every effing road in Canada, all around the Parliament. We should be protesting at the Ottawa police station in front peacefully with pickets and signs. We should be blocking the roads and stuff like that, not in front of the police station, obviously. The goal of the protest is not to block people or cops and ambulance from being able to go out and calls to save people there, right? The ideal is for Justin Trudeau to end all the mandates or resign. That scumbag, no one's going to vote for him anymore, and his own caucus is speaking against him. The opposition leader, Candice Bergen, also spoke out about how he's not making any sense, how nobody likes him, everybody hates him. That was her own words, and he's not appreciated at all. So I don't know what the hell he's still doing there. They're talking now on whether the Emergency Act is going to be passed or not. So if they pass the Emergency Act, we're going to know that the whole government is corrupt, not just that idiot Trudeau. Casa Nostra, hello. Thanks a lot. Monsters, yeah, Jack. The politicians of Canada are monsters. The people are being trampled under the hooves of horses right now. Yes, I saw the horses too, literally. You're not kidding about that. They're driving around. Thanks, Jack. Driving around on horses, and they are literally stampeding around people. Horses are freaked out as hell. Did you see that, Jack? They're even destroying those lives of those horses. They'll be traumatized. Peter Hyde, thank you so much, bro. I love you, man. Thank you very much, man. Hold the line. Sends out love. Bruce commercial. Evil has no power against love. You're absolutely right. You're right about that. No, love is number one. Me, where I'm at is that since they started taking people and grabbing them in the truck, I'm still happy to see that the protesters spoke up more loudly. I just don't want us to look like a bunch of dickheads when you think of it, what's going on. The police have to be accountable for this now. They have to go to jail. The ones that are there are not following an oath. The real police officers have quit a long time ago. And unfortunately, there are hundreds of police officers, even in the States, and healthcare workers that have lost their jobs because they quit their jobs. They're very sad. They quit their jobs and they had good salaries. They actually went to school years to be able to do so. And it's like all their dreams become like pow, over in a flash of an eye. 1984 all over again. Andrew Lepensi and a couple of you that contributed before. I hope I thanked you because I maybe saw it at the last minute. Andrew, I think I did. If not, thanks, bro. What's your opinion on what the government thinks about the UFO phenomenon? Canadian government, liberals, conservatives as a whole, do they know or not? Andrew, that is an amazing question. You know why? Because I've never in my life ever heard anyone in the House of Commons or anyone in the caucus of cockhead Trudeau talk about the UFO phenomena. I've not heard CBC talk about it. I've not heard any Canadian Broadcasting Corporation at all, anywhere, a radio either, talk about it. There's a couple of radio stations that are talking about it, but on them too, they're not talking about much. But I believe that the Canadians are looking closely at what's going on. I believe they are in contact with the three branches of military, the Pentagon, DOD, the Department of Defense. They're all in contact, Homeland Security. All these people are going to be all working for, don't forget, they're designing a team, right? Tactical team against UFOs. They want to shoot one down, eh? Well, they didn't say shoot it down, but how the hell are they going to get it down? They're going to ask it to land. They're going to have to capture one. What's going to happen if one of those lights that they capture is for real an alien being that will cause an uproar or a war for trying to capture these lights? You got to wonder what the hell they're doing. Seriously wonder what the hell they're doing. It is scary stuff. Thanks again, Jack. Yeah, exactly. We should have started by that first. Like you said, and it's true. It's satire, but it's true. You do Super Day 44? Yeah, that bus. If you saw the bus, it's got Canadian flags on it. You can see the Canadian Maple Leafs on it. It's a double train bus. It's exactly, those buses are exactly 138 inches. 138 feet, actually. Not inches. That would be really, really small. And yeah, it's a long bus with a long tail. When I took my bus course, I have the license to drive every vehicle on the Canadian road. of all sizes, and except for anything with a trailer. Funny, eh? I could drive a cab, but the first I could drive the trailer, but I can't hitch the trailer because I'm not allowed to drive anything that is not all one piece. Also, that cost me $2,500 when I was 19 years old, which didn't give me much when you think of it as work. I probably just basically paid back the $2,500 that it cost me. 721, everybody that has AR-15 will become criminals. Yeah, I heard about that too, Bucker Bill. They're going to be piping down on people that have guns and weapons, and it'll literally be that you're going to become like on their hit list, and like they're going to have to go and reach you in your home and get your guns away from you in 1984 all over again. Looking for coffee here in Quebec and come back, I hope. Thank you, Alias. Liberté, Janet Airlines, absolument. Bruce, given there are objects being found on all the planets, how soon before they land, as they're in daylight and are not hiding? Given there are objects being found on all the planets, how soon before they land? Yes, as they're in the daylight and are not hiding. I think when they come, they're going to come in all one group. It'll be like, instead of having like many events or many days that we see them coming, it'll probably be like one time where you know how I imagine them, guys? 6'7" wide and 6'7" high. And it's just like a big blinding light that comes down, a whole bunch of UFOs that we'd never see them. It'll look like a blob or something, but I think it's soon that they're going to come to Earth with what's going on. If my theories are right about what I believe, and maybe possibly there is an alien race, a higher being that is protecting Earth, would they show themselves or not? I believe they would. I honestly believe that they would. Hey, Paul, I don't think Biden is just Justin's move. Biden is a puppet on strings. Absolutely. And when I say that's what I meant, right? So in other words, is that both Biden and Trudeau are both under the order of the same elite, most likely the same group of people. And those elites are the small fringe minority group. Definitely. There are not many of them. Super Dave's channel, for those of you who don't know the channel, check it out. Yes, Queen of the Troll Smasher. So quickly that I don't even see when there's trolls. Thanks, guys. Yeah, Judy. They trampled some people with the horses. And saw big pepper spray bottles. And anyways, I hope we stand up. I hope we get a tasteful victory, a total win against what's going on, tyranny. But now a lot more people are standing up to tyranny. And the thing is that people are that sick of what's going on that we are really mad. Oh, Canadians are really kind. Well, we're not stupid, though. That's for sure. First James Webb photos come out in a few weeks. KM, yes. Looking forward to it. The James Webb Telescope. Billions of dollars. Took years, and they sent it out now to look for planets and life, and most likely follow the sun and watch the moon and travel around wherever the hell it's going to travel around. Freedom, Judy. You said it. Thank you, Miss Julie. UFO of Quebec. Hello. Salut, man. Thank you, man. How many secret satellites do you think could be over our heads doing all kinds of stuff? If I take a guess, Mr. Peter Benton at 8:05, he had to wait almost an hour for it. Sorry, man. Jeez, man. I tend to think about 1,000 to 1,500. I don't know if I'm crazy there, but I tend to think that at least a couple of thousand. Like maximum, but like at least 1,000, maybe 1,500. And I believe they do a whole bunch of things, from let off gases, they analyze gases, they take pictures. They're I don't know, trying to manipulate or put chalk in the atmosphere. Maybe once they go by a certain area, maybe they're filled with bloody chalk. They're going to spray that out in the, I don't know. It's crazy now. just to try to imagine what they could do. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, Peter, if they had over 10,000 satellites that are spy satellites. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Hang in there, Darla Lama. Send out love, even to the haters, and we will win this war. Freedom. Well said, Judy. Beautiful words. Sansi, hello to you. Celestial Magnetic. What's up, Bruce? I'm your number one fan. I thank you very much for that. I want to come up to Canada and jam with you. It sounds good. Man, we can start a whole new YouTube channel. You know, that's awesome stuff. You know, of course. Yeah, just with music and stuff like that. Listen, it's my first love, man. My first love, and I'm really missing it. Well, I'm getting equipped anyways, you know, guitar, my Roland now to play the piano. I mean, I was really, really, really upset that I didn't have my piano anymore. I was born, like when I was younger, I was playing around on pianos, and now I really missed it. But I really prefer film The Moon and UFOs in the sky. What the hell is going on? I've not seen a UFO in the sky for what seems like ages, but that's how it is. I like showing the truth, and don't have to make up that I'm getting lights when I don't get lights. There's none in the sky, but I got lots of lights that I did record. Changing shapes and forms. Those of you just subscribe to the channel, I have thousands of videos, guys, and some of them are really, really good and revealing. Definitely revealing. They are shameful, Darla. Disgusting what the police did. Disgusting. Can you show some of the video of the buses of people being taken away to be processed? That I didn't see it. We have Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic 003 recently posted a video of them being processed. But Alan, don't worry about it. After I show you the clip that I have, I showed a lot, man. I didn't show that though. I'll go and I'll look on YouTube to find the video. I'm sure it's there. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to try to go look for it, because this is a repetitive thing there. They're all in line being processed, and I saw at least 100 people. So that means they've been busy today arresting a lot of people. Guys, 105,000 trucks, real trucks, were in Ottawa. Okay. Some were on farms, parked by the hundreds, by the thousands. They're not necessarily gone. They're all there. They're holding the line. But the news is lying and like a whole bunch of bullshit about stuff. Let me scroll down here. Cops don't care if they kill you. Commies have no conscience. It's sad. And like I said, you know, I am careful. I agree with you, man. But I'm talking about the cops that did not follow the oath, right? Not all cops are bad, and I want everyone to know that I feel like that. But honestly, I'm going to speak out about the shit stains or the scumbags that are doing that to the people. It's disgusting. Grabbing a back of your muzzle to hit people, it's because you're being paid by elites to do something, and you're covered, and you're like exempt from being tried or accountable. You're literally exempt from being accountable, those cops, for it. And those police officers don't have to be vaccinated, by the way. Did you know that? Subhumans trampling innocent people. Disgusting, MT. I hear you. You know, hold the line, MT. And lots of shit is going down tonight in Ottawa. I don't know what's going to happen in the middle of the night. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. There's going to be a reaction to the truckers in the convoy. Tamara was arrested, as you'll see in the video before, one of the ones in charge of rallying and the convoys. We really are, Judy, a police state now. That's how it is. Philippines, 413. Thank you very much. God bless to you too. Thank you so much. My heart is very heavy today for Canada. Bog, Caddy, thank you, or Cat Y. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, I was upset. Had water in my eyes when I saw the veterans be pulled down, hauled down, and stuff. It's really, really, really concerning. It's getting me really pissed off and mad. I got the flag, everything's there. Got my red stick, put the flag on it and everything. I was thinking of getting a gas mask, because I think this is going to be going on for a while, and I'll be safe with a gas mask. and maybe pass off for media or something like that. I've always been able to do that. I shouldn't be saying that, but it's true. And I can pass off for working for any news media, whether I do or not, and just get through the lines and do what I have to do. Act like them, analyze them. That's what they're doing to us. The elites are analyzing our every move. They know what we like online. They know what we want to buy. They design everything. All their plans are designed on what we are and how we are, right? And when we get out of line, they try to keep us in line. But we're seeing for the first time, on a positive note, Darla, everyone, we're seeing yes, absolutely. We are seeing Canadians stand up. We're seeing even police officers stand up. Daniel Bulford, or Bulford, wanted also to get arrested. And you're going to see him. If I'm not mistaken, maybe I'm wrong, guys, but I think I saw Daniel Bulford while Tamara was getting arrested. He asked to be arrested with them because he said, you're going to come arrest us the same. So they arrested Tamara, but they didn't arrest the other 2 guys or 3 guys that were doing the same exact thing. Why? I don't know. I have no idea. We're going to go see that, though. Thank you very much, the cosmologist. Let's do it, guys. And I'm going to keep my little image up on the side. Well, I hope I'll still be up on the side. I wonder if I do this. Let's do it a test. I hope I did it right. So again, if the video lags, it should not be lagging. It's a small, short video that I even zoomed way out so it would be small, nothing impressive. Nothing too hard. And if it doesn't work, well, say to yourself, it's not me. It's definitely because we're talking about Ottawa or showing Ottawa. Share screen. Yes, please. Yes, thank you. Share screen. So, oh boy, I'm a I'm a little big, but that's okay. That's good, actually. That's good. We'll do it this way. So hopefully you are seeing. Let's see what you guys see. Let's want to do a few tests to be sure that you see. I'll have to put a full screen and that should be all right. All right, guys. So, getting hot here, actually. I should be putting the heat down. Give me a second, guys. And we'll get right into that. Take a look at what's there right now. So we are going to see a lot of stuff in this video. So I hope that it's small enough or it's not too small. I put myself big. Maybe I should have put myself small, but we'll see. I'm the smaller the better because you guys will see a better image. So long story short, let's play this. I'm going to limit the volume. So this all happened today. So this is like a couple, maybe a few hours ago, right after Pat King was arrested. And we see people holding the line. So what they're doing, you see how the people are holding their arms together? They're holding their arms together because they know that they're going to be arrested. And their way of resisting, instead of being mean, they're going to hold their arms together. But it's very sad to see them being pulled apart. So do you think that's cops? There's military in the back with AK rifles, guys, AR-50 or whatever the hell the rifles are. I don't know. They're honking there. And it's very tense. And you can see, look, that's not rubber bullets. Okay. Watch this. Watch the line in front, what they do. They're drilling to prepare to push back protesters. Watch the guns go up. 3, 2, 1. Guns forward. And that's how they'll be facing the people. That's what we have to deal with. So those were just people, the new cops, I guess. Check this out, guys. There's one of the convoy people that were helping out. It's Tamara, very kindly. So he's arresting her. So she lets herself get arrested peacefully. This is called Canadian Crackdown Begins as Freedom Convoy Refuses to Back Down, if you want to see it. Or look it up. It's just these boring, short videos that people don't post very long. So that's Tamara getting arrested. We don't know what's happening with her right now, unfortunately. We're still holding the line, though. But that wasn't aggressive. Look, have a good night, guys. You hear what we said? Have a good night. Hold the line. Watch this, guys. All right. I hope you see my arrow. Oh, what the hell happened? Why did that just happen? Why did it leave where I was? Right. Stay right there. Okay. Here, right here, under the sign, under the blue sign, veterans are holding the line here, holding their hands. They will pull the veterans over here. What's going on? They will pull the veterans over here, and you'll see them come right here, and I'm going to circle up. What the hell is that? Moving around. That hand thing. It's supposed to be paused. What the hell? I'm not even moving the video. Right. A veteran's going to come here. Check it out. They're going to be pulled and dragged. The guy's about 70 years old, and he's thrown on his face in the snow with his hands behind his back. Watch the scumbags. No, the play's over here, Bruce. That was dumb. Watch in the center. Watch there. There he is. They're bringing him. They threw him on the ground. Watch another one come. Look at his hat. It's a veteran. Look, he had a hard time going down. They threw him down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cops on him. 10 police officers on him. They're just holding their hands together, the people. They're saying, hold the line. They're not doing anything aggressive. This guy in front, dipshit, is hiding the camera from seeing the person right behind him. Did you see that? He's hiding the person getting beaten up behind him, the scumbag. Here, cops are busting out windows, and they're hauling people out of the trucks. Okay, watch this, guys. Watch how mad the military gets. Watch how mad the military gets when the guy coming out of the black truck closes his door and it's locked. Watch this. Watch the military come up to this guy. He's not leaving. Watch. Military said, hey, do you lock this? Unlock this. Unlock this now. You can't lock the door. Watch what they do. They go in with the guns lifted up, pointing inside of the car when they go in, just like they're in Afghanistan doing infiltrations and going through towns and looking through cars. It's the exact same thing that they're doing. Look at that badge that he has there. That I'm not no professional. I would say military police, right? Or it's the police with tactics. I don't know. He's got scissors there for people that bleed. Cut their pants off. Unreal. There he goes. I wonder where his helicopter landed. No, we don't want to hear that. Okay, what's this? Another one here. There you go. It's hard to watch. Okay, there's a veteran. So things start getting really serious. Watch this, guys. He's not saying anything important. He's just saying there's a perimeter around where they are.
Exits and entrances, they have barricades like this with armed police, armored trucks. These guys are the biggest threat to everyone's safety around here, so getting away from them is the biggest thing.
They're towing away an RV. The windows are all busted because, of course, they had to bust them all. There's a water gun.
I negotiated on behalf of the truckers a peaceful retreat. The police promised they would not attack, they would let them retreat peacefully. They broke the deal because there's no leadership.
See, the police promised that they would not attack if everyone remained peaceful. But the deal was for them to give up and want to go away. So trucks soon begin leaving under the pressure, raising authorities' hopes an end to the 3-week protests. But they have no idea what's coming to them. It's going to get bad. Oh, was I done? No, I wasn't. Some more fun. All right, hold on. So now it's going to be hard to see, guys, okay? This is today, Ottawa, February 18th. In the center, but over to the right, once they turn the camera, you're going to see some people around, some people being roughed up, or one person being roughed up, and you're going to see a police officer raise the back muzzle of his gun and just go down 3 or 4 times extremely hard on the person, but we can't see it properly. Let's check it out. All right, watch what happens to that person, that woman's back on the cement beam there. Watch her get a hand punch in the face by the cop. Watch the cop. There you go, right in your face, bitch. There you go. Look at that. There you go. We're animals. Look in the background. Watch the background. Dead center. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. Hitting him with the gun. Cop. There they are. Police breaking entry in an RV truck. Move, scumbag. Scumbags. There we go. Taking everything apart, hauling out the trucks, busting windows. You know what that looks like, guys? Listen, like, yep. Have you guys seen the movie 1984? The movie 1984 is about a dictatorship, about a dystopian civilization where everyone's run and they have to talk to the government. There he is getting home, hiding a letter that he brought home, because when he walks in the movie 1984, he has to talk to the government who's watching him. He shows his badge number or name, of course. He shows what's in his coat pockets. He touches himself, patted down. Pictures are being taken. This is a movie way back, black and white movie, guys, that was written about the year 1984, what was supposed to go on and happen to us. We're not that far off of it right now. If ever you have not seen this movie, 1984 on YouTube, please take the time to go and see it. It's pretty crazy. So that's it, guys. That's what I wanted to show you. He's going to have a little Irish coffee there. Yeah, unfortunately. That's what we live in, unfortunately. So I don't know if you guys saw it well or not. You know, maybe you lagged, maybe you didn't hear the volume and stuff, but unfortunately, that is what's going on. I hear the veteran got his arm injured from a previous injury. That's horrible, Darla. Yeah, it's all coming out now. If anyone remembers Standing Rock in North Dakota, silent minority protesting the pipeline. Yes, they just talked about it in the government this afternoon, House of Commons. Government came out with all kinds of weapons, water cannons in sub-zero temps. Yes, because they were causing a lot of mayhem, they said, which it was just peaceful protesting, but for the pipelines all along, kind of Alberta or something. I don't know where it was, but you said it. Rock in North Dakota, right? 10-4. That's absolutely true. So they were talking about that today. It is an assault, Joe. It really is an assault. See, Kai, that's like me. If they drag me off, I'm way over. I'm over 200 pounds. They're gonna have to haul me off, and they're gonna have a hard time hauling me off. Real quickly, those of you in Australia, those of you outside of Canada that have sent me letters that has been several months, don't be alarmed. They're still going to be coming in. I got 2 letters from Lena Franklin. October, guys, way back in 2021. It's horrible. It took 5-6 months for the bloody letters to get here. So if you sent anything, don't worry. I will let you know when something comes in. I just went yesterday. I'll be back in 4 or 5 days to see if anything else comes in, because I'm sure some things will probably be coming in this week. Casper, thank you very much for being here. Hey, Bruce, just saying, did you know that Trudeau Foundation owns 40% of FIs? Yes. Yes, and it is a true story. I know it's a true story. I don't know how much that he owns of it, but of course he does. So every day, 10,000 Vs, right, for him is a lot of money, because they're getting money for it. So yes, he has shares. I was talking with a family member just the other day. That's horrible. The Black Goo. Dragon Sage. How's it going, my friend? Thanks a lot for being here, man. Dragon Sage, you rock. I like to see people coming back to the channel. I really appreciate that, you guys. Dio di Pategi. Bunch of dirtbag thugs. They really are, Dio. Seriously. So disrespectful. And I'm talking about those cops right there, the ones doing the harm. I never put anybody in the same boat. I don't put immigrants in the same boat. I don't put race in the same boat. I judge a person by his character, by his or her character. And but they are a bunch of dirtbag thugs, and that's said in a very polite way. Actually, I think that's a polite way of putting it. Not to cause any problems or people to see us swearing, but actually, you're dead on about that. That's horrible, eh, Darla? Shannon 222. Hello. Yeah, Dio, it's horrible. Yeah, Sugar Bee. Hey, Sugar Bee, was it you that told me that Zot got arrested, or not? Because like you were saying, it was surprising that they were saying that he was a Fed, because yeah, the guy looks like a kid. But yeah, if it's not you that told me, I saw it this afternoon. Apparently, he had gotten arrested. But either way, if they are Fed, Sugar Bee, they have to get arrested, because that way it'll look good, right? If they don't get arrested, well, people are going to think they're Fed, so they'll probably be one of the first ones arrested. But we have yet to see if Ottawa is arrested. Like the marching hammers in Pink Floyd. Ah, yeah. Ooh, chills. It's exactly. You know, I should have played that right after it. It's true though, eh? One of my favorite bands. And when you listen to that song and you see what they're saying, even when at a young age, I understood right away. Like, you start wondering, why hammers? Like, why walking hammers, and why these signs, and why are we seeing students walk into this grinding machine to make meat out of them and stuff? And then you start seeing how the world is. You go, holy crap. Oh yeah. These guys were really activists, right? They're really activists, pro-activists against what's going on, the governments, for sure. Neil Young not doing too good, right? With what he said. Take Joe Rogan off Spotify. I was surprised. I was very disappointed. This is war waged on the people of Earth by authoritarian, tyrannical, yes, governments. 100%, Josie. Thanks for being here, Joe. Hang in there, brothers and sisters. It's tyranny. And the worst of it, man, Daniel Bulford here in Canada is a retired RCMP agent. He's also a sniper, and also was in charge for Justin Trudeau's security. He says he's a dictator. It's a dictatorship. It's tyrannical government, exactly like you said. And that's exactly what's going on. So I don't think just our smiles are going to get us a win, right? So I wonder what's going to happen next. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Yeah, Dio, I also thought of that. Absolutely, because Justin Trudeau is training Chinese soldiers here to supposedly drive planes. They're in Petawawa or whatever. They're right in Ontario, based in Ontario, about an hour or two away from it, not very far from here. Jesus saves, Darla. Absolutely. Yeah, the SQ, they also have their green uniforms. I get it. But the badge on the side, that's a military tactical unit. One of them. There's two of them we saw. Yes, the SQ dressed in military also, I saw them. And they seem to be wearing new suits, right? Ever notice how they don't brag? You don't see like SQ on it. No, you just see green, no name tag in black, tiny name tag. They're going like this, hiding their name tags. Scumbags. I can't get over it. No horns tonight, but they sure are drumming loud. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if there's not going to be horns tonight. It's going to be ugly, guys. That's what I believe now. It was remain peaceful until they become violent. But if the police officers become violent, we're not going to let ourselves go there. So, what happened? I feel sorry. Greetings from South Germany. Thank you, Willem C. It's getting bad. The police are literally busting the windows of the cars and people that are here in the protests. They've been caught. The RCMP along the highways illegally destroying the oil lines and fuel lines on the tractors and destroying the motors, causing them to be inactive, giving them flats and stuff. They've been doing this. And this was before they enacted the Emergency Act, dickhead. Yep, that's right, Dio. He would bring them absolutely in by anywhere. So, yep, we're talking about some Chinese or absolutely American police that came in, like maybe 1,800 that crossed over really easily without being seen. 3 buses, you know? These cops maybe super soldier clones. Yeah, that's interesting, right? They have no emotion. They don't have any emotion, eh? It's true they don't have any emotion, eh? When you think of it, that is true. And I'm telling you, I'm not going to laugh at what you said because we will be there at one point, and I do believe they can try to have one in and maybe blend a few in with the humans and have a human there working with those robots or hybrids, and that they can turn them off or control them if ever something got out of hand. I wouldn't put that by them. And those assets, forget they were voted in. Yep. Now they believe they're a god. Yeah, and they're going to get a hell of a surprise. They're not going to be there for long. That's for sure. That's for sure. Canadians are badass. I mean, and the world's about to see it. As peaceful as we were, it's going to get ugly. I can't see it not getting ugly, like in less than 3 days, honestly. They have to do their due diligence to any information they have, which is that they are all terrorists. It's just procedure or policy. Be abused to the full extent of the law. Absolutely. But strength in numbers, guys. If people hang around in a big ass crowd, they're going to have a hard time getting them. Because notice those fake ass police, they're going to get little groups of people, and they're arresting people when it's quiet and at night, and they are effing scared. They are afraid, guys. That's why they wanted the kids out of there, guys. That's why they announced for the kids to leave downtown Ottawa. Those poor kids, not because of they're there. It's a beautiful experience for those kids there, living with their hardworking fathers. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, some people lost their jobs. They're there with their trucks without even any jobs, sitting there with their kids, lost their homes. It's horrible. The government wants them out of there because they want to go in there in a brutal fashion. They want to plow them out there. And that's what they're going to do, guys. That's exactly what they're going to try to do. Exactly. TWS, KLAD. You said it. Where are the rights now? They don't matter anymore. And it's true they don't matter anymore. So, good news. if the rights don't exist anymore, neither do the law. Neither does the law exist. That's how I look at it. If we don't have any law, if we don't have any rights, that means there's no laws anymore, right? And if there's no laws anymore, we're not going to get in trouble for what we're about to do, and that is to stand up. People are going to be fucking aggressive, badly, really badly. I'm pissed. I had the shakes this afternoon seeing what's going on. It gets me mad seeing that they're doing to take advantage of people, and the people are still remaining peaceful and singing "Oh Canada." Talk about a piss off. I really hope they are, Nicole, all held accountable. I hope they are. It's so sad to see. Actually, Darla, that's a good one. I don't know why. Yeah, that's right, man. Someone just told me that the SQ was wearing green. The SQ is not in Ottawa. They're Quebec. SQ has no jurisdiction in Ottawa. And if ever I see an SQ in Ottawa, I'm going to ask him what the hell he's doing there. Definitely. That was a good one. But the SQ also do have tactical uniforms, but that's military, guys. What we saw in the video there, we saw military police and we saw military soldiers there, right there. That's what we saw. Yeah, exactly. How did they get to pretend to be police, right? Or no, who did they get to pretend to be police? That's exactly it. Retired veterans? I doubt it. I really doubt it. Retired police, they were supposed to go back to the health workers, the retired health workers, try to call them back and give them double salaries. So maybe they call back retired police officers to go in and take them out, right? Andres, I'm not from Canada. What's going on? Hey, thanks for asking. Andres, thank you very much. The peaceful protesters are now being shot with rubber bullets, pepper sprayed, arrested, hauled off, and thrown on the ground, arrested, and they're being processed. They just announced on the news that this is the police. Ottawa police just spoke up. Tyranny. They spoke up, Andres, and they said anybody that is protesting, now the trucks are going to be gone. So the people that will be in Ottawa protesting won't be legal, and they're going to arrest them. So, Andre, they're going against the laws of Canada. They're going against our rights and our laws. And the police are acting like the police officers are acting in France, like we saw the police officers act in the U.S., unfortunately. I really do hope they're all held accountable. Hey, Dwayne, military and police are traitors. Well, the ones that are going against their oath, yes, absolutely. I know a lot. I know a lot of people in the military, and I know a lot of people in the police personally. And the people in the military, the ones that I know, are totally on my side there. They're saying the same thing as me, that the military themselves don't want to get jabbed. Some of them, not all of them, but the ones that don't want to get jabbed spoke out. But in general, it's in the military and the police, the ones that are going over their oath. Yeah, they really are traitors. That's exactly what they're doing. I'm always careful with the way, like I said, I don't put them all in the same boat. For those cops that took time off, for those cops that quit, I mean, oh my God, God bless and hats off. That's what I mean. And I want to support and love them, The police officers that are not up at the protests or up against the people, well, I leave them out of that. But the ones in Ottawa and the scumbag Ottawa chief that quit, that resigned, why the hell do you think he resigned? Because the whole half of the force resigned. That's what happened. Unbelievable. Guys, remember, if the U.S. and China go at it, this protest will mean as much as a fart in a bucket. Yeah, 70 nukes. going off will strip the atmosphere of oxygen. It's bad, eh? One war, man, and that's it. We're done. Paid rent at Caps and Mercs. That's what I should do. Make a merch store and sell a cup, say Turdo or F Trudeau or Trudeau breaking law. Unreal. Totally unreal. Got some nice stickers to stick on my car. Be sticking those on my car. You know what I should do? Put it on my microphone. Yeah. What an asshole. I can't believe it. Darla, what are we going to do? We have a prime minister that is not following the law. Should we give him a wedgie? Snowball fight him? Because I don't think we're not allowed, like, talking about dragging him on a rope behind a car or something, I guess. I don't know. So I'm not taking a chance to talk about that. There's no more social contact. It's been broken. It's being broken, but it's going to come back because we're going to take back our rights, guys. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to do it with musical instruments. You clearly see we're crazy. We're going to walk around the town. Let's get back at them. Let's play loud music and honk horns. Do you see how we've changed in the past? You know what we would have done? We would have been there with rakes, hoes, pitchforks, and stuff to go to the parliament. Look it up online when the last time the parliament was burnt down. Go look online when people went to the parliament to take it down. When Canada went all the way to the parliament, when the US went all the way to their capital, whatever. I mean, this has been done in the past many a times. Now, today, trying to do it in a civilized way. Why? I never understood that. Why civilized? Because we're afraid of them? It's stupid. When the video's enlarged, we don't see it, but next time I'll put it full screen. Starry Night, thanks for letting me know that. They are, Nicole, really paid thugs. When I put the movie, the video full screen, it jammed, and I did the test the last time, but I'll make it bigger the last time. I didn't think it was that small. I guess because of my big stupid head that was on the left side, we didn't see much. But did it jam, guys? Nobody told me. Did the video, were you able to see the video, or do you hear any audio? Not talking enough. How are people going to go against a military? By sacrificing their lives. We're going to have to stand up. And if it doesn't work, well, we'll make lines of 6-7 people. What's going to happen? If the police want to continue to purge on us like that, well, there's going to start being a lot of police officers that are going to get hurt by trying to come to work every day and wonder if they're going to get killed or thrown a rock or shot themselves, right? Even though Canadians are good, decent people. The Taliban, the other shit stains across the other side of the world, the ones that Biden led into Afghanistan to run the country, have rumors about there being in the trucks, a lot of them, right, to try to cause a shit and commotion. So you could be sure all those little actions, shithead Trudeau is trying to bring in the Emergency Act, but he's not going to be able to do it. Yes, always with love. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, there are guns in Canada. Everyone's got guns. We all got guns here. Same thing. If you want to have a gun, it'll be a year's time. You have to apply at the police for it. The Royal Canadian, the RCMP, the shit stains. Can't stand them now. They're making me sick to my stomach. I feel like vomiting. when I think of them, what they're doing now. Unreal. They're part of the elites, right? They're even the ones there that are hiding all the trafficking of people and stuff like that. CIA, FBI, it's all people that are in that, integrated in that are doing the whole thing. There's CIA agents all around the world, thousands of them in every bloody country, right up to the Emirates, United Emirates, Arab Emirates. There's CIA everywhere, but it's not all of them that are bad, I'm sure. I don't know. I said long ago the water gun would come just like Standing Rock. Oh yeah, no one helped them. We all need to stand now while we can. How? Well, it's simple. You know what? We all have jobs. We all have kids. Some of us at home stuck, no money to travel. I mean, I totally get it. So literally, the sad part is that we have to sacrifice our jobs and sacrifice our lives to go and stand up and fight against tyranny, because this is only day one of the shit, excuse the expression, of what happened there. And I really, 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 really feel bad about what's going on. And those of you that aren't able to go down there, don't feel bad. I got people telling people Canadians should all be in Ottawa, and those aren't there are assholes. See, there's always fighting, eh? It's too bad, eh? And the trolls continue to. Penny Bunny and all those shit-stained channels. Imagine during a freaking war on the people, they're still trolling and talking about her and her buddy Tony, the pedophile. I'm sick of people like that, guys. I'm so sick of people like that. Imagine, you know what? I wish Jesus would come down and just get rid of those buggers, the ones that are doing bad, like really bad things. Come and get them. Take them away, you know? But people are in their own worlds. A lot of people are in their own worlds. I'm in my own world. Hey, listen, that's how it is. Brian Kenworthy, if you guys didn't see the last stream, or if you saw this one, an amazing, beautiful message, beautiful card message with the lighthouse, and gave me a beautiful contribution on my event, and I really appreciate that. And again, Lena Franklin, if you're here, Lena or Lena Franklin, big supporter of the channel. She comes and comments all the time, and she sent me 2 letters. I hope, Lena, you see this. Definitely hope she sees this. 2 letters that she sent me in 2021, and I just got them now. Kirk Plain, how's it going? What's coming, Bruce? You know what? What's coming is, I believe the elites are trying to take over the world, and there's certain countries that are going to try to stop them. But I don't know if those certain countries are going to come in and help the people of Canada, though, because Canada is going to need some help now. We're on the ground, and unless we pick up guns and arms and stuff. But say to yourself, guys, Canadians, we got horses, we got cowboy hats, and we got the guns, guys. We're just like Texas. It's the same thing. You look at Alberta, and you see people with Texas and cowboy hats. We got cowboy hats around here. They got Canadian cowboys and cattle cowboys around here too. So if it did come to that, where the government was absolutely taken over, you would see an entrance of many, many vehicles with arms that would gather in entry points and would tell the police we're taking arms. And it's a war against the people. If you shoot us, we'll friggin' shoot you. That's how it's going to be. I'm not going to leave an asshole like Justin Trudeau there in the parliament talking about, insulting family members from the Holocaust, calling them Nazis and standing up for swastikas. What an asshole. I can't believe it. What an asshole. So now what happens? What happens? He's in the wrong, right? I drive 2 hours and a half on A40 and never see any cops because they're all in Ottawa. Ça c'est vrai, man. That's true. He says he never sees cops because they're all in Ottawa. Damn right. All the security losers hungry for power. Really, really bad. Sound machines next. Maybe 5G to go with the government forced J. Yes. That's coming. I know it. Cop wannabes. Yeah, absolutely. The cop wannabes are the one there right now. doing the dirty work, right? That's why they hide their faces in shame, right? What they're doing. But people are standing up. The Canadians are telling them, you piece of shit. Why the hell are you doing that to people? They really got to stand up. We really got to stand up and tell these guys. We got to make these wannabe cops feel bad and let them know that they're hated. Let them know that they're going against their oath. Always remind them of that oath, guys. Every time you see a police officer. And unfortunately, well, I've never had any problems with any cops. Well, yes, I have actually a shitload of times when I was young and for no reason. First time I get stopped by the cops, they took me out and wanted to take my pants off and my hat and shirt to see if I had any dope on me, guys. Come on, seriously. I was 16, guys. First time driving a car, like 3 weeks. Okay. Hands on the wall outside of the Woolco in Salisbury to Valleyfield. But wait. Here's what happened. There was a robbery and they left the back door at the Woolco. I was parked there. So when they came to the back and they saw me with my trunk open, because we had frisbees and baseballs, sports, right? What else the hell are you going to do outside in summer, right? So they were going to arrest me. And I said, arrest me for what? I'm 16, you dipshits. I didn't do anything wrong. Why are you shaking? They asked me why my leg was shaking, guys. Because you took off my pants? It's like, oh, want to be funny? No, actually, I don't want to be funny. What's your parents' name? Then I gave my parents' name, my mom's boyfriend, but it just so happens that the police officer in Valleyfield, the chief police officer, investigator, has the exact same name as my mom's boyfriend. I don't know if my mom knows that or not. Ask me about that, Mom. If you're watching it, I'll tell you about it. The exact same name, and he's a guy that trains. So he asked me who my dad was, and he asked me who my mother was when I was young. So I said, my father's name is that, and I said my mother's name is that. When I said the father's name, he said, what's your father's name? So I gave the father's name again. It was my mom's boyfriend. And he says, the police officer? And I said, no, I'm not trying to. No, he's not a police officer. I said, he works there. He's not a police officer. Then they were wondering. So they were even more suspect about me when I said that my father's name was the police chief, guys, which he's not. Just it has the same exact family name and first name. Unreal. He only recently retired too. Frame bouncing. Why was the frame bouncing? I played a video, dude. If you had the frame bouncing, there was a serious problem. It never moved on my end. I pressed play and it was fine. Christopher's one that can take the jokes. You drinking or something? The world is watching, says Sugar Bee. You damn right they are. ZG Ammo. Zach Enterprise or ENT, thank you very much. I'm sure you won't see this comment, but hi, Bruce. May you stay blessed and uplifted. And I saw the comment. No, I'm sorry. I'm hyped. Trudolph's SS. I love it. Yeah, well said, I am Kai. Je suis contente que tu n'as pas demeuré à Ottawa. Ah, il est parti, il a bien fait. Écoute, avec la marde qui arrive là, certain. There isn't enough physical military in comparison to people with actual hearts. That's well said. Well said. Oh, yeah, Dio, they're bad. They are bad. Sounds like a bunch of South Park guardmen. You will respect my authority. Yes, that's true. Thanks, Dragon Sage. It really is, Barb Weiss. Hi, Barb. Happy belated birthday, Barb. I love you. Barb has the same birthday as me, guys, February 15th. I hope you guys wished her a happy birthday. She got me hungry for some coconut cake. You know, I love you, Barb. I hope you're doing okay. Barb's a very, very awake person. She knows all about everything, the Masons, the New World Order. She knows a lot. Has even had an experience in her younger life unfortunately, like some people do that are around some evil people. But I have a lot of fun going by to see your videos. And of course, if I miss any videos, Barb, I'm very sorry. But I try to get by as often as I can. And honestly, I love hearing you talk about the things that concern us all. The answer to 1984 is Dio. Yes, my friend, you said it. The answer to 1984 is 1776. Infowars. I heard that there too. Alex Jones, banned video, Infowars, Reset Wars. He's got a merch store too. And not just that, if you guys are buying your vitamin C or buying zinc pills or whatever in the pharmacy, Alex Jones has some amazing sales, which I've never taken the time to go and see, but you guys can go and see it. To support the funds for the Infowars, it's the only way he stays up. And since he's exposing everything, if you don't know Alex Jones, guys, go check him out. Lisa Eckerly, how's it going? Bruce, if they think that protesters will be easy here in the States, oh, hell no. Oh, my gosh. Lisa, they won't. And listen, the protesters here stood up against them. The same thing. Same thing as anyone in any other country does. Us too, we can become aggressive. But here's the thing. In the States, we have a lot of groups that were resurrected, let's say, by the government, which they, Antifa, BLM, this was all Fed operated. These groups are all federally operated to bring people in. QAnons. People join these groups and they get caught and watched by feds just trying to round up people. It is going to be incredibly ugly. I thought it was March 6th, but somebody in the community told me March 1st. But check that out, guys. I heard March 6th was the day of the Washington, D.C. Protest, but now apparently somebody was telling me March 1st. I think it was Super Dave. I'm not sure. But we have to check that out because it's going to be very, very big news. Big Truck. Thank you very much. Thanks. Yeah, man. We Americans have our own set of problems. Love your work, dude. I thank you so much. I love you, bro. We watch your vids on my 65-inch 8K TV. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing that. Guys, there's not enough people doing that. I do it myself with the television, 70-inch, I think, or must be about like yours. I think I'm not even sure anymore. Samsung. And yeah, sometimes it could be too close because it's so big. If ever I have one little pixel in the image, you'll see it. You will definitely see it, but I'm happy for doing that. Thank you so, so much. Keep up the good work. Fight, things will get better. Keep praying to God like we do. Big Truck, it means so much for the ongoing support, and I can't thank you enough. And thanks so much for listening to the channel. And yeah, listen, I'm always careful. Obviously, I don't want my channel taken down and stuff like that. But yeah, I disagree with what Trudeau did. And I'm speaking up about it. I spoke up about it here in town. I spoke up about it, man, at the restaurant, and people disagreed with me. They really disagreed with me, and they really looked at me when I said that those protesters were Canadians. They really did not agree with me. They said, "Are you listening to the news? What's going on?" I said, "Guys, the news is fake." I said, "Did you not know that CBC is fake news? I can confirm it to you." They said, "I don't believe that." They said, "What news do you listen to?" I said, "Truth." There shouldn't be one news that you listen to. There's documents out there. The governments perform an action or they pass a law or a bylaw. Everything's documented. You can go see for yourself what's going on. What the news is saying is not what's going on, actually. Thanks again, you guys. Big Truck, thank you very much. Open season by Traitorous Police. I bet Canadians are wishing that they still had their weapons. We do have our weapons, Dwayne. Canadians have always had their weapons. What, did they tell you guys that they took our weapons away or something? Didn't happen yet. I don't think so. Hey, maybe I'm not trying to go against what you're saying. I'm just saying that I was not familiar with Canadians not being allowed to have guns because there's a few neighbors and some people that are going to have to do something if we're not having guns anymore. But yeah. Yes, sir, Victor. Je te vois demain, mon frère. Thanks, big bro. Salut à toute la communauté. Prenez soin de vous et vos proches. I leave you on top. Hi to the whole community. Take care of yourselves and loved ones. I love you, Victor. Thanks a lot, man. Did we defeat the Redcoats with peace? Did we win World War II and World War I and II with peace? No, that's right, Joe. But you see, you said it in a, listen, you're smart. You said it in a way where we're not saying we got to stand up and kick their asses, but in reality, it comes down to that. We're not going to win with smiles. And that's, I tried saying it a couple of times this week, and maybe a few have gotten offended, but it's not that I want to start a war or a civil war. It's that if they're going to laugh and, turn a cheek and get slapped, I understand that. But when they punch you in the gut or they try to stab you or something, I mean, you can't just turn a cheek. If someone stabs you, you have to try to protect yourself, right? And that's what we're going to have to do. Yeah, exactly. Kale, no comedy. Thank you. Have a good night. You too, Darina. Thank you for coming back, my friends. I'm going to have to get off too, you guys, because I want to get a video up for you all. I want to film outside, and I'm really concerned about what's going on in Ottawa. I want to check tonight to see what's going on. I love coming on the stream with you all, guys. I really appreciate it. The federal government of Canada wants the truckers to have V-Pass to cross U.S. borders. Yeah, exactly. That too. That's well said. And yeah, they want everyone to be vaccinated. Trudeau wants 100% of Canadians to be vaccinated so that we can all die from 6 years' time from now. Not going to happen. When I go into a restaurant and they don't tell me what meat's on my plate, I don't eat it. Tell me what meat's there. Tell me where you got the friggin' meat, and then I'll decide whether I want to eat it or not. But that's not what they're doing. They're giving people jabs, and they're telling you must obey. Do not disobey and take the jabs and shut up. Some people are up to 4, 5, 6 jabs. I mean, what are you trying? I mean, I'm sorry there. You know what I said the last stream? I got a few good laughs when I see those people that want to get. Listen. Very controversial time, right? I could say something in a flash of an instant. People can unsub. I get it. I understand that. But I speak my mind. And let me tell you, the people that want to get V'd once, twice, okay. But 3, 4, 5 times, they just remind me of heroin junkies. It's like they want needles in their arms. Gotta get some needles in the arms. How long is this going to last to protect me? About 3 months. Okay, well, I'm going to take my second rendezvous right now, and then it'll fall down. All right, guys. The comedian, what's her name? By that short, I'm falling off the bench. The comedian that recently fell down, she's double jabbed. She says she has all her boosters, and she laughed. And I still have my menstruations. Okay. And then she talks about people are flipping out. They're so afraid of being V'd, and said, then she went like this and she fell back, smacked her head, cracked her skull open, concussion, went to the hospital for many days. And then after a week or two, spoke online and said, I will not be taking my third V. So that's what happened with her. I'm filming every night, guys, in the sky that I can. Tonight, there should be some stars too. I filmed yesterday for 4 hours. Not one light, not one spark, not one nothing or anything. I filmed in Orion. I filmed constellation of Taurus. I filmed around the sky a little bit where there's action. I try to follow to see where there's asteroids supposed to come in. There are some asteroids supposed to come. Guys, asteroids supposed to come beginning of March, and other protests are going to be on in the States. Oof, what's going to happen with that? Who saw the video of pigs trampling on protesters with horses? Hey, Gino, I saw the horses, and I saw them pushing the people, but I didn't see the trampling on them. But damn it, I want to see that. It's disgusting. I saw the horses literally running into the people. Not Gino. You're right, and that's how they were pushing the people away. 6, 7 horses that were going literally the heads, pushing people over, and some of them were elder people with their purses and stuff like that, half open purses. I saw purses flying around and opened up on the ground and stuff. It's horrible. Just really is horrible. Darren, and thanks again, you guys. Night, you guys. You said deal worldwide. That's the amazing thing, because we're unified, guys. We're all brothers and sisters. Whether you be, no matter what your color, no matter what your culture, no matter what your belief, we can all have different gods. We can all have different belief systems, but we all want our peace and freedoms. I want you to be able to do what you want, and I want to be able to do what I want. So together, we are going to stand up, Dio, in all the countries, man. We're seeing it right now. It is a beautiful thing. It is what it is. What can I say? We've become the TV French Riot news channel on our own land. Literally. In France, very bad today too. Lots of clashes with the police officers. They must go through, I would say, 1,000 gallons of pepper spray per month, the cops over there. It's like that's all they do. They have trucks with the hoses, the cannons, the water cannons. I've seen the water cannon open up someone's face. I've seen a water cannon break someone's jaw and completely take the skin right off the side of their face. Horrible. It's all a ruse to convince you to protect peacefully, so you're a sitting duck, easy target. ZG, there's no two ways about it. Exactly what you said is exactly that. Remain calm. Good. Okay. Now, can you back your truck up a little bit there? Okay. Thank you very much. What's your badge number? 2105. Okay. Just back up your truck there, boxing you in. All right. Ready, guys? Okay. The bus is in. The buses are coming in. All right. Bring the buses in. Hurry up. Come in line. March in. And we're going to start pushing the crowds back. That's exactly what happened. Those in power are only making the people stronger. That is very true. And I even heard some, thanks again for the contributions, guys. I also heard people are starting to say, thank you, Justin Trudeau, for bringing us together. I get itchy when I say that. Thank you, Justin Trudeau, for bringing Canadians together. I get itchy when I say that. Gate Smasher, Stats, Mods, everybody, thanks so much for the love that you give me here on the channel and the community. And I see a lot of people talking about this channel and not about my videos. They talk about the community. Some people said it's a really cool community, and I'm blessed. That was your doing, guys. So thank you so much. You know, I really appreciate the contributions too. I have to say, thank you very much. I got the mods once in a while that share my event.com link here. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've never had to push any link onto you. I leave it in the description, and people that do want to contribute to the channel can look and scroll into the show more of the video. And you contribute here, it goes into my pockets. And if you contribute to my event, well, in a year or two, we will see that money and touch it only to go invest in the bigger equipment, which means this channel will be around for a long time, guys. I love you all for the amazing support that you give this channel. Check out Peter Benton's channel. He's been getting the sun and moon also now. And I always like a different perspective of the sun across the world and stuff like that. Andreas, thank you very much also for being here, you guys. Thank you, Darla. Thank you very much for letting me know that. I appreciate that. Nice to have some truth. Tyrants deserve the fate of a tyrant. Joe C., well said, guys. I agree with you 100%, bro. Joe C., Joe, thanks a lot for stopping by the channel, man. I hope you check out some of the videos. Hope you appreciate them. If you're into space, and no bullshit here, guys. I got some really amazing videos. Those just arriving to the channel, I don't even know why, Darla, that I'm not even saying this every time, right? I should be. I have a lot of UFO videos that are so controversial that I was reached by MUFON. I was reached by retired CIA agents that wanted to connect with me to find out how I was doing the work, guys. And my research has caused me a lot of problems. And I'm not talking about the trolls. I'm talking about death threats at home, people driving by the home, my own home and stuff like that, being followed and stuff. I see that there's a presence around me, and it's very concerning. And I want you to know that when you come here, it really gives a lot of support to the channel, and people, your comments and everything, it encourages more people also to come. So tomorrow, Patreon comments and hundreds of comments. The last 2 or 3 videos, I'm answering all the comments that are on the video. You want me to reply to you tomorrow, right on any of the last 2 videos, and I will answer all your comments right down to the line. Dragon Sage 2112. Is that your badge number, sir? Dragon Sage, thanks a lot, my friend, for always coming back to the channel, for contributing also to the live streams. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. Même si j'avais préféré être là-bas encore, je suis content d'être en sécurité, à vous faire des images pacifiques de Québec. Hey! Je te le dis, Alias, t'as fait une méchante message, là. Puis en plus, ben, t'as réussi t'as fait partie de l'histoire. Bon, ouais, la chance d'avoir descendu là-bas, même. T'étais chanceux. C'est cool. Puis, comme je te dis, tu vas avoir de plus en plus d'autres vidéos que tu vas pouvoir faire. Tu vas pouvoir accumuler des vidéos, peut-être faire un sujet sur un petit vidéo. T'as touché, puis t'as parlé beaucoup des enfants qu'il y avait là-bas. C'était vraiment cool, man. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot, you guys. I love you all so much. Did you catch what I said about who owns the 5? Yes, Casper. Trudeau, absolutely. 40% of it. I believe you, and I know that he has parts in that also, along with Fauci and along with a lot of people. Unreal. Thank you, Casper, and everything. Godwin's Truth and Faith. Beautiful channel name. And then somebody get trampled by the horses to death. See, that I don't know, my friend. I have not heard of any deaths yet, but it really is all new what's going on tonight. I'm pretty sure, Viva Frey, Viva Frei, guy that I just met a couple of months ago that has hundreds of thousands of subscribers. He walks around Ottawa. He's an amazing character. He reminds me of a skinny David Suzuki, younger David Suzuki. And he's in Ottawa every day. He's from Ottawa, I think. And he's showing a lot of things. Again, you can check Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic 003 is also there right now and is taking some really nice shots and posting videos as he has window seats to that bus that was getting people inside of the bus. There's also paddy wagons. Paddy wagons are prisoner buses that travel prisoners from prison to prison that were spotted by Pat King the day before, which was the day before he was arrested. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll be answering comments tomorrow. I'm going to work on a video right now and going to film outside at the same time. I love you all very much. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you all here. Guys, I'm asking you all to take the time to subscribe if you're not subscribed. There's been a lot of the trolls. They sub 20, 30 channels. They up and down, which doesn't really matter. I just like getting over the threshold. It pisses them off. We're close to 100,000 subscribers. 8,000, that means 5 months, guys. 5-6 months we'll be there. So thanks again. Hold the line, those of you holding the line. And I love you guys. Bye-bye. Comments tomorrow, guys. Go and comment and I'll be answering them. Thanks for the thumbs up.